Deep in the enchanted forest lived a young, inexperienced, but kind-hearted unicorn named Celeste. Her mother, Queen Luna, had misplaced her magical crown, and it was up to Celeste to find it before the annual Moonlight Ball, said Celeste as she searched behind a large tree stump. Don't worry, sweetie. A year where all the magical creatures of the enchanted forest came together to celebrate the forest and its magic. Creatures from neighboring lands would also attend, bringing with them gifts and news from other parts of the world. But most importantly, it was a night for everyone to let loose and have fun. You have a little less than 24 hours, said Queen Luna, placing a hoof on Celeste's shoulder. I just know that whoever took my crown did so out of spite. Come play with us. And there they were, 3 shadowy figures with glowing red eyes, slowly emerging from behind a cluster of trees. Their leader stepped forward, his eyes boring into Celeste's. One of the shadowlings let out a loud, "Wait!" He pulled something out from under his cloak. It was small and shimmered in the dim light, and Celeste felt her heart skip a beat. It was her mother's crown. Looking for something, unicorn? He asked in a raspy voice. We won't hurt you. Suddenly, Celeste stopped dead in her tracks. She could hear her mother's voice. She was being stalked. Looks like you won't be seeing your mother's face at the ball tonight. Then she remembered what her mother had told her. The Oracle might be able to help, but would she be able to find her way back to the Oracle's clearing now? Or would the Shadowlings find her first, and with that, he and his companions disappeared into the shadows? She knew she couldn't defeat the Shadowlings in a fight, but she couldn't let them keep the crown either. As if reading her mind, the Shadowling leader suddenly lunged forward, knocking the crown out of her reach. It rolled off the ledge and disappeared into the darkness below. And if I don't get it back in time, the Moonlight Ball will be ruined. She had to find the Oracle. Who are you? She asked cautiously. We are the Shadowlings, he replied, a wicked grin spreading across his face, and you're in our territory. The Shadowling leader chuckled, a deep, guttural sound that sent shivers down Celeste's spine. We found it lying around in the forest, he said, twirling the crown in his hand. It's not yours, is it? Looks like you're in a bit of a hurry. Perhaps you'd like us to return it then, he said, holding out the crown in front of Celeste, just out of her reach. Now leave, or I'll have to make you. As soon as the sun began to set, Celeste set off into the Whispering Woods. The moment she stepped foot into the woods, the whispers began. Lost, are you? Lost and alone. No one can hear you scream. Their voices echoed through the trees. She peered into the darkness, but it was too dark to see anything. The Shadowlings burst into laughter, their voices echoing through the trees, bouncing off the rough bark and making Celeste's hooves feel like they were made of lead. If they couldn't find the crown, their enemies, the Shadowlings, would use this as an excuse to attack and take over the enchanted forest. She lives deep in the Whispering Woods and might be able to help us. Oh, my gosh, I can't believe we're already out of time. The Moonlight Ball was the one night, and now, taking a deep breath, Queen Luna continued, I want you to go see the Oracle. The Whispering Woods was a place that very few unicorns ventured into, even during the day. The trees in the woods were gnarled and twisted, and instead of leaves, they had mouths that whispered secrets to anyone who walked by. Sometimes those secrets were helpful, but most times they were useless or worse, a trick to lure unsuspecting unicorns into the wrong path. And at night, the trees would come alive and stalk the forest floor, searching for any unfortunate soul to devour. But Celeste didn't have a choice. As she walked deeper into the woods, the whispers grew louder, trying to distract her, trying to trick her. Over here, little one, she quickly turned around, her horn lowered to the ground, ready to defend herself. Celeste shook her head, her eyes darting from side to side, trying to get a read on these strange creatures. Celeste backed away slowly, her horn still pointed at the ground. Just as she was about to turn and run, how did you get this? She asked, her voice trembling with both anger and relief. Celeste hesitated, unsure what to do. No? Celeste cried out, rushing to the edge. Well, looks like you're out of luck, little unicorn, said the shadowling leader, his voice dripping with sarcasm. All hope seemed lost. What was she going to do now? To be continued in Part 2.